Stop. Do it. No. Kill me. Just yesterday, you said just yes you can.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to LeightoPotato Games, and this is an exciting episode indeed because it is the episode where we will be beginning our Ghost Recon Wildlands career. And sadly, I have actually already begun it, and you may see snippets of that in a video that's on its way now. I'm not sure, but there isn't much to know really. I just got through the main first small 10% of the storyline basically, just to familiarize myself with the game and to just, you know, get the basics, get a few good guns, a few good attachments, things like that. And we're kicking it off right now with some solo co-op, although solo in this game obviously is with your squad. Here we have Holt, Midas, and Weaver. So here's the squad today. We have our beaten up helicopter here. And what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be doing a little bit of a covert skill point acquiring missions. Look at this map. So everything in this yellow line is completed, as you can see there. So mission 6 out of 6, 3 out of 3 weapon case, 5 out of 5 accessory, 8 out of 8 skill points, and bonus medals is 2 out of 2. Cartel overview, we can see here we've taken out Yuri and Polito. Now they were two pretty crazy torturing psychopaths, and from them down the bottom left you can see we got her AK-47 and his AK-47, and that is the prizes you get basically for taking them down. You remember on like Need for Speed where you take down the person and you win their car afterwards? Well, that's sort of what happened here. We took them down and we got their weapons. So here they are here. We'll just view them. So that's his, looks pretty sick, red clip and whatnot, and hers is just like a pinked out huge barrel on the bottom. So my current gun is the AUG and it's pretty sick. I've got it set on single fire right now just to make it a bit more accurate. And then here we have the M1891, and that's my sniper, and it's pretty powerful. It packs quite a punch, and it's got a really awesome scope on it that gives really good range, and I'm going to be wanting to use that. So here we have the helicopter. It's in stealth mode at the moment. We can click left on the D-pad and boop, turn on our light. Look at that, look on the ground. It is so cool. If you lower, the light gets brighter on the ground and it's like a legit spotlight. Oh, it's so cool. We're going to be stealthing it today, and we're going to be no lighting, and we're going to hit up our map, and we're just going to look for skill points. We're not going to be doing side missions at the moment. So here's a skill point here, and it's in an unknown location. At most unknown locations, there's always enemies and there's always some kind of altercation. So we're going to try and get some high ground. We're going to get the squad to hold so they don't go in their guns blazing. And we are going to test out the sniper. So hopefully it's all well and good. I think we might just land on the side of the hill here because it's got quite an easily visible vantage point out the side there. So we're just going to drop the heli here. Alright, so I get the boys to come with. And when we're a little closer, we'll just get them to hold. Come on, squad. Oh no, the heli is moving. Oh no. It's probably going to go all the way down. Alright, so the blue up here is the ghost squad. So we'll go on to hold, click X, and the boys are going to hold.
Look alive, we got company.
Oh, whoa. Don't look alive. You friggin' hold, mate. What do I pay you for? Right, and we're going to send in a drone just so we can get a full tally of what we're really dealing with here. And if it does get too dark in places, right now we're dealing with a pretty heckin' storm. We can smack the right D-pad button and night mode comes on, which would normally be good, but because there's such an intense spotlight in the middle, it's actually quite distracting. So I'm happy with that recon. Now I'm gonna hit up night mode, I think. What looks better? Oh, that's good. Alright, that's 2 down. Okay, so the other guys are alert because this sniper doesn't actually have the capabilities to have a suppressor on it. So it's going to be noisy, of course. But if they don't know where I am, that doesn't actually matter. Come have a squish, mate. Come have a squish and see what we're up to. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Oh, he recognized it. Oh, but it's too late. All lights can be shot, which again is awesome. And there's also big generators out the back of most buildings that I've found so far, and you can actually shut down the generators, and if they're locked you can just shoot the padlock. We just got our skill point. We're in here tagging some supplies. Now I haven't actually really talked about it, but the supply system, as you see there, 250 for gasoline, will open up the skill menu. All of those green bars at the top is like your currency of each. So when I tag a gas tank, I get a little bit of gas points. When I tag some medical supplies, some satellite tech supplies, and some food, all those things get their own points and their own sort of XP system almost. So when you go to upgrade and you use your skill points, they all cost some kind of different kind of thing. So hip fire spread down the bottom, you need 1 skill point, and you also need 50 gasoline points. So yeah, so that's just a little quick delve into that. So we've got 2 skill points at the moment. I haven't really branched out into the second tier. I just want to finish the first, just because I'm a little bit OCD like that. I want to have these ones done. We got our skill point, we got some cash from the gasoline discovery, and basically the reason, like in the story, the reason that we get paid for tagging supplies is because the rebels who are working along with us actually come over and pick up those supplies. We don't see them do that, obviously. Sometimes I think they're hovering around, but they come and pick up the supplies, and because we're marking them for them, they in turn pay us some money. So it's really involving, really in-depth, awesome, just the language of the game and all the language of the CPU non-playable characters, the way they talk and their response to things that is so real life. It's really awesome. I'm really liking it. I think we've just been spotted. Oh no, now there's a Unidad helicopter inbound. It's a Unidad helicopter, which are like they're actually anti-drug cartel, but for some reason they don't like us either. I haven't quite worked out why, but hey, that's cool. Taking out that heli. This helicopter's running away just like the other one. Can you stop, mate? Let's try and stop it. No. Alright, it's gonna go where it goes. Can't do much about it. Alright, we're gonna drone in. Actually, I'm gonna go down a bit further to drone in because our range is not fully boosted yet. Legit, the helicopter is part of our squad. Look at the boys moving in and the helicopter's like, yo, what up? Okay, something's going on up here. We got some Unidads sneaking up on us, I think. Wow, there's a lot of dudes, isn't there? Also from behind, we've got regular narcos coming up on us. So we're going to take them down. And we're going to swing around and get straight into the Unidads.
Get the hell out of there.
Oh no. Oh no, I just grenaded myself. Oh no, that is easy to do, surprisingly. So we've got a teammate CPU non-playable coming to heal us right now. So that's awesome. Obviously when you're just playing multiplayer, that's something your multiplayer companion has to do. Oh, and I'm dead. Okay, well, that was a great example of how not to do it, by the way. So thankfully it spawned us just pretty much straight back into where we left off. This time we won't have the Unidad after us, so that's cool. I'm just gonna sync shot these guys. So ready, we can mark these dudes and then our boys will take them down. So X. Oh, and then Leighton ruins it by missing a million times. But thankfully we're still unseen. Alright, 240 meters away, not bad. Boom, ladies. And this little dog. Alright, so there's quite a few that we didn't actually see there. Alright, we'll head over to the guy with the mortars. Oh, alright, get him, boys. I've just thrown a grenade right at their car. Sorted them out. I can hear the mortars in the air, so we're going to quickly head over there to take that guy out while the others sort my cover. Alright, here we go. So, we got 500 food parcel points for that one. What have we got? 500 food parcel points. Oh, there we go. 100 for the gasoline. We're gonna re-ammunish ourselves. Oh, what have we got down here? So we're heading back to our helipad now. The boys will dawdle and do whatever they want to do. When I get to a certain point in the air, they will actually just appear in the helicopter like freaky children of the corn stuff. They sit up in the backseat. Laters, bruh. Alright, reinforcements coming. So they'll just appear in the thing, and then we're out of there. No worries, dudes, we're gone. You can reinforce all you like. There's nothing there anymore. Alright, coincidentally, we were perfectly on our way to this next point. We've actually got our dudes coming down the road looking for us, so this could get a bit hairy, aside from the fact that I'm nearly crashing while talking. I think they're right behind us, but we're now hiding on this roof. Alright, we're just gonna quick take down these dudes. I wonder if we'll be able to get back up here. Probably not. Maybe if we climb on a car. 3 clicks of the triangle for the pistol. Oh, okay. Just a skill point with the civilians in the building. That's cool. A little bit different. Haven't had one of those yet. We're just going to drive this truck next to this house. Try and climb up onto it to get our helicopter back. Should work, I think, in theory. Let me climb. In case you ever get in the same situation, now you know how to get over it. Oh, boom, look at that. And we're back in our helicopter as quick as Nesquik. Just while we're sitting here, I spot a convoy. A convoy of 2 defense cars and usually a truck in the middle. And they have a bunch of supplies, that's why it's got a supply symbol on them. And what we do is blow up either one of their defenses, and then we've just basically got to try and smash the truck. So it's good when you're in a helicopter because you can get the boys to shoot from up top, but you've got to be careful because sometimes the cars do have mounted guns on them and they can actually do quite a bit of damage to you. So we're going to see what we can do here. Have we taken out the driver? I think we have. He's definitely stopped. We're going to fly over there. These helicopters can be quite nifty when you're around trees. Yep, there we go. Yep, okay. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So we just tag the supplies here. And you get a whole bunch. 3,500 points. Food parcels. Downside, obviously, is our helicopter is now broken. So just give a van or a car one shoot to the front and they generally get the idea of what you want. They pretty much just get out of the car. Here we have some reinforcements, I believe. Oh, they quickly destroyed my health, so we're just going to take cover. Oh, never mind. Not going to take cover, going to die. Alright, so we got them on either side, so it's very real combat. I really like that about this game. It's actual struggles that people get themselves in. It does good skids. Alright, so we're going to run in here, guns blazing, literally. Handbrakes blazing. And that is how you take down an entire squadron in 4 seconds. That is a good title for the video, and a good maneuver is just run in with your Jeep, pull that handbrake, rip it into a crowd, and then just watch the squad go ham. Alright, so it seems like no reinforcements are on their way at the moment. So we're going to go check out some boats, I reckon, before we cap this video off for the day. And already I can see things that I love about flying, driving, swimming the boats. Look at that. You fly over a rock and you literally get launched into the air. That is so cool. Alright, where's another rock? Oh, there's one. Didn't even see it. Alright, so right now we're cruising along the riverbed. Quite a bit of speed in these boats, so that's awesome. And how does she go on shore? Yeah, pulls up nice and soft. It's basically the covert side of the game, just the side operations that you can do. Obviously not the main story and not even side missions, it's just XP and just skill points and stuff like that. Good way to gather, good way to start the game. Everyone has a different way they start open world games like this. What I like to do is go through and do all the little bits and bobs, get as qualified as I can be based on skill points, and then move on to the big main story missions, because I'm always surprised at how much easier it is literally to finish story missions and such when you have so much extra skill points. So that's the way I do it, and I don't know, maybe that's the way you want to do it. Maybe this has inspired you to do something a little differently. We're going to finish off with this beautiful cinematic of Bolivia and our badass Axel man, whatever his name is. But yeah guys, in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here for the first installment of LeightoPotato Plays Ghost Recon Wildlands. It has been a pleasure as always. If you liked the video, please click like to let me know personally how much you liked it. Please hit subscribe to let me know that you want to like more videos in the future. And I love you.